Hello and welcome to George Green School. I'm Jon Ryder and I'm the principal. And this is obviously a slightly unusual way of going about things at the moment, but I hope you understand why we're doing it this way, given everything that's going on. But I do promise you that my talk will be a COVID-free zone. The main thing that I want to say to you at this point is that this is not a sales pitch. This is a big decision for you. I have a year 8 child myself. And when I made the decision about his secondary school, it was one of the biggest decisions that I ever made. So I'm not here to sell things to you. I'm just here to help you to understand the key things that I think you would want to know as a parent about our school. So first of all, I'm just going to talk a little bit about myself. I've been at George Green's for nearly 7 years now. I came in 2014 as deputy head. I've been the associate principal and now I'm the principal. And I worked out rather depressingly recently that actually I've worked in Tower Hamlets overall in my career for 17 out of 22 years. So it's a community that I have a deep affection for. It's a community I understand. I've worked in many different roles in the borough, including being a social worker and a charity worker and also working for the college. So I've got a very wide range of experience of working within this authority, which I love. So in terms of my own values, I believe that education is the biggest tool for social change that's available to us. And that's what I want this school to be. I want this school to be an engine for social change. Within this school, I expect there to be a very high expectations culture. I expect there to be inclusion and inclusivity. That means that every young person, regardless of who they are, gets an opportunity, gets all the opportunities to succeed. And I expect this culture within this organisation to be an anti-racist culture. And it's been a real source of pride for me, the way the school has responded to the murder of George Floyd and the way we have worked as a school to make the most of the momentum created by the Black Lives Matter movement. I want to ensure that this school is a school where everybody, regardless of their background, can excel. So a bit about the history of the school. The school has a very long history. It was actually founded in 1828 by George Green. So it's quite a traditional place. For example, we have a traditional curriculum that's built around academic learning. So English, maths, science, humanities, the languages, these are all a core part of our curriculum. But there's lots of other subjects too. Expressive arts, technology, computing, food, cookery. All of these things are very important to us as a traditional school. We also have a very traditional approach to behaviour, and I think this is something that's really important and something that I want to emphasise so that you as a parent can understand that we do have strict rules and we do have very high expectations about behaviour. I believe that everybody thrives within systems and structures, and that's what we have in this school. We do have rules, don't have lots of rules, but we do have rules, and we do expect the young people to thrive within those. The main thing though is that those rules help to make those young people happier and help them to learn. So we expect young people to work hard, we expect them to have good manners, we expect them to be kind, we expect them to have good attendance, and we expect them to be on time. And really all our rules can be captured within one, and that is right place, right time, right thing, no excuses. So we don't allow disruptive behaviour here. Yes, we do have incidents, it's a school and things do happen, but we don't allow disruptive behaviour and we have a very firm response when it does take place. So some examples of our strict rules. So for a start, we have a very smart uniform, which we expect to be worn properly. That means shirt done up to the top, tie up to the top as well, shoes, blazer, a shirt tucked in. Those things are important to us. We expect students only have one earring. They're allowed one, they're not allowed two. We don't allow false eyelashes or false nails. And we do expect our students at the end of the school day to go home after 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, they can go home, they can get changed out of their uniform, make contact with you as their parent, and then it's up to you to decide what they're allowed to do and what they're not. But we don't want lots of students on the street in uniform after 20 minutes. And all of these things are about establishing a culture within our school of fairness. And these rules mean that everybody's treated fairly and consistently. So I want to talk a little bit about the school's values. Behind me, you can see our school sign. And really that symbolises all our values. So the first thing is we want to be an exceptional school. It's not good enough just to be outstanding. So to be an exceptional school, we have these high expectations that I've mentioned. We have an expectation that we're inclusive and that we're anti-racist. That's what goes into making an exceptional school. Secondly, we want our students to be happy, safe and economically secure throughout their lives. And the way they can achieve those things is for a really high quality education, the type of education that those children will get here. Third, we believe that all our children can be change makers. That means that they can change the world in a small way by possibly having a long-term loving relationship, or in a big way by inventing the cure for a disease, or by inventing a solution to climate change. So any type of change is part of what we want to happen in the world, because the world is not perfect, and we believe our students can go off and make positive change. Fourth, we expect all our young people to learn to be the best possible people they can be, and we will always talk to young people about developing themselves and fulfilling their potential throughout their time here. So how do we bring these values to life? Well, the first thing is that every member of staff here has very high expectations of every child. That means every child, regardless of their background, regardless of their academic ability, it doesn't matter. Every child is expected to succeed. Secondly, we teach brilliant lessons, and we teach them every day, all the time. Thirdly, we have an amazing curriculum, and it's a curriculum that emphasises powerful knowledge. And I'm not going to talk lots about powerful knowledge in this video, because you can go and watch the other video that we made to find out about that. But just very briefly, powerful knowledge is the knowledge that sets you free. It gives you the information that you need as a person to go off and achieve whatever it is that you're capable of in the world. Fourth, we give very high levels of support to our students and their families. That might be mental health support, it might be support around special educational needs, but whatever that child needs, they will get from us, as well as their family. And fifth, we believe in enrichment opportunities. This school is full of opportunities to go on trips, on visits. We have fantastic relationships with local businesses. Our young people get to take part in clubs. And in fact, in Year 7, every Wednesday, it's an expectation that Year 7s join and participate in a club at the end of the school day. So I've got to this point without mentioning outcomes. And I want to emphasise that this school is not an exam factory, but we do believe that exam results are really important, and we have lots of really fantastic systems in place for supporting our young people achieving the exam results that they're capable of. Our results are well above national average. This is a very, very, very successful school academically. Our results are amongst the best in our hamlets. So children leave here with as many doors open to them as possible. So that's it. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I'd love it if you would sign up for the virtual open evening, which you can do via www.georgegreens.com. It's on the 30th of September at 6 p.m. That's going to be an opportunity for you to ask me any questions you like about the school. And there's other members of SLT that are going to be present there too. So again, just a really big thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.